I grab the NASDAQ, I put it into particulates, and I spread it across the cosmos. Going into the day, I made $1,452.08. And you might be asking, yo, Kaz, how did you do it? Well, let me tell you, this is exactly how I did it. Going into the day, obviously, we dumped a ton over the weekend. Not the weekend, because the market's closed. Idiot, stupid. On Friday, from all-time highs, we dumped about 2,000 points. Obviously, I want to continue that trend until I'm proven wrong. Not only that, but if we go back into the markings, there is a 1 week intermediate low that looks like juicy DOLs. Not only did it look juicy on NASDAQ, but consider it on ES, which was even closer. And consider the balls even more blued. All right? Seriously, I mean, these are the fundamentals of trading. If you don't know about balls that turn blue, then you can't really execute on the NASDAQ, bro. I'm not even going to hold you. Anyways, back to NQ. ES, basically useless for the rest of the session. We have the 4-hour chart right here. On the 1 hour, though, unfortunately, we are a little bit bullish. So it was a weird mix of like, well, maybe this, maybe that. I guess we'll never know until we find out. Set conditions, see what happens, continue with the trend, hopefully, right? Because we're bullish on the 1 hour, but then obviously we have a bunch of 4-hour fair value gaps that can reject price. So I really want to set conditions and see what happens. So going into the day, let's go down to the 1 minute chart. Let's see what happens. I'll tell you what happens. I made $1,452.08, if I'm remembering it right. Anyways, you can see at market open, we were tracing into a 4-hour fair value gap. We had plenty of reason to go down. This is high resistance, and I could see, okay, well, if price wants to continue down, we don't have to get a crazy resweep this high and then continue down. We can simply use this pre-market manipulation and continue the trend right here. Make a fair value gap, continue down, and go towards what I saw as a really good draw this morning. And sure enough, what happens? Well, we open up, we chop around, we go lower, we do not go higher, right? And we did hit some 15-minute fair value gaps. And I thought, should I be in longs right now? Like, should I go down into the 1 second time frame and just start absolutely going crazy on the evals? Absolutely not. We chop around, and this looked beautiful challenge, bro. Literally looked gorgeous, bro. Literally gorgeous. We chop around, we get a perfect AMD model, and then I go, whoa, why do we displace like that? Why do we just get a freaking white Drake wiener going through the 5-minute fair value gap like crazy, bro? Like, at this point, I wanted a tiny tap, and I wanted crazy reaction out of it. We did not get it. And at this point, I was like, bro, are we low-key going to be bullish? Is the 30-minute fair value gaps going to send us higher? Are the 15-minute fair value gaps going to send us higher? I look at this wick, I go, what the hell's going on here? And then I go, oh, wait, but the high time frame. We still have the 4-hour bearishness, and we still have the edged blue ball DOL right below us. 1 in the chat if you had blue balls before, 2 in the chat if they hurt. Everyone put 2 in the chat right now. I can say for myself that they definitely do. And then what do we get? Papa says, un chulo, papi. We get the SMT of dreams and hope and of abundance. The SMT of dreams, hope, and abundance. And this is an SMT at a 5-minute intermediate high. We have the high right here that's inside the fair value gap because the fair value gap was not closed through, making it an intermediate high. And then we resweep that high, which is the point, where it's a liquidity pool. We create an SMT, and then what happens? I'll be honest, bro. I was at my 9 to 5. I was not ready for this trade. I took it last second. I had a burp. It didn't come out. That's okay. I don't have Tourette's, I promise. And what do we get? We just absolutely shit the bed, boy. But I don't like it. Why? I don't like it because we kind of chopped around. I wanted us to react off the 5-minute fair value gap sooner. We had that big 15-minute wick. I said, it's just not enough for me. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if we get a CISD. We got it. And I'm a believer in Jesus, so I probably shouldn't be moaning like that, and I should be I need to represent Christianity a little bit better. But let's continue the trend anyways. And that trend is me making inappropriate jokes and then repenting live on camera every single market recap. But anyways, I enter longs here. I got the fill of absolute dreams. It really couldn't have gone better on everything I know and love. This is where my fill was. I had my stop at the wick because I've been trying to put it at the body low and I just keep getting slammed every single time and I'm really getting sick of it. So I got all the confirmation I needed. I have high time frame alignment. I have an SMT. I have displacement. I have a CISD. I have an abundance of DOLs lower. I have an amazing DOL. And not only that, but I have great structure with this AMD model. You really cannot ask for any more. And therefore, I didn't. I entered the trade and I made $1,400. We deliver very well. I went break even right at this 1 minute intermediate high. That was also a 2 minute and then also ended up being a 3 minute kind of. I don't know what happened exactly. Or actually, wait. Was my trade in a 3 minute? No. My trade was in a 3 minute like that? Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. I could have gotten slammed. Anyways, it doesn't matter. That's just skill. Holy skill gap, bro. If you're not like me, you don't want to be. Trust me, bro. And then anyways, I simply got out of my 1-to-1. You might be going, bro, why did you get out of 1-to-1? Why didn't you target these lower draws? Like, look at this, bro. You almost got stop rated and then absolutely got smacked on the 1 hour fair value gap, which was my final DOL. And it would have been a 3.31 banger, or even if I targeted low-hanging fruit, which is a 15-minute intermediate low, 2.5 RR. Absolute beauty of a trade. The reason I didn't care about it is simply because I passed my evals and I'm on to the next stage, bro. I passed my evals and I'm ready to get more payouts, bro. I've gotten 1 payout so far, and I'll be honest, Papi Sita wants more, bro. Papi Sita wants a lot more, and he's ready for it, and that's it. I don't want to say anything that's going to make me sound gay, so I'm going to stop calling myself Papi Sita. Because I'm pretty sure that means something I don't think it means. Anyways, we got the displacement. I was in this trade for literally 45 seconds. I mean, it was literally insane. I don't even know what to tell you. It was literally 15, 30, less than 45 seconds, bro. I mean, the delivery from this trade was incredible. But you can see when we have everything stacked in our favor, it really just goes our way. So the lesson here is keep doing what I'm doing, because I'm literally doing that shit, yo. W's in the chat. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. There's really nothing else to say. Any longs were kind of booty cheeks. Any shorts after this were fine, right? Off the 5-minute OB, rejection B, whatever you want to call it. There was a 5-minute long after the 1 hour fair value gap. I'm not going to cover it because I'm better than you. I took my trade before you. I'm stuck in the matrix. I'm in a 9 to 5. I'm a wheeler. I'm a cog in the machine, bro, but not for long. And one day I'm going to have my van and I'm going to be making a video just like this with the damn Rockies and a black bear in the background. And I'll probably get eaten live on camera. No homo, not on some weird, not on some beast babadi or anything. And let me know, YouTube, if that was coded enough for you or if you caught that on the captions. Anyways, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I told y'all to read Galatians 6, verse 9. Y'all better have do it. Y'all better have done it. What does it say? What does it say? Scripture recall moment. Do not be weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest for our hard work. Hey!